to just find a God, but I'd rather be spending my time in God. No time to pray, I have to find a job.
But he's a divine entity, an everlasting infinite creator of creativity, deserving all the credibility. People believe anything is possible, but he created possibility.
So how come I can't see him entirely?
You can't see him visually.
So how do I know he's here with me?
The seeing of the signs inspired me to spread his message lyrically. Invisible, but his creation is visible to those who see. His presence is felt to those who believe, both you and me. And every species that is able to breathe will be his slaves, no matter what degree.
But I can't serve the world. He doesn't know what it's like to be me.
But why serve this world when you can serve thee? He's the giver of all and the forgiver of all your sins. He has given us all great things. We're so blessed to even breathe the air that he brings. He's the king of all kings.
You're right. I don't have to be balling. We just gotta unite and stay true to our calling.
We gotta stay loyal.
And support our brothers.
We gotta stay loyal.
Help each other.
We gotta stay loyal.
We are all family.
We gotta stay loyal and beat this tragedy.
But now it's time for us to unite as one. It's about time you fight as one. But I don't mean go through and start bashing heads. So we're all gonna end up crashing dead. I mean go through and stand your ground. If you believe, you will not get taken down. Because an eye for an eye leaves the world blind. So a life for a life leaves the world crying. Know your rights, open your eyes. It's about time you realize the truth behind the lies. The story behind the child that cries instead of watching the news that lies. Listen, because I speak truth as an extracurricular hobby. Because I'm out of the world, like an extraterrestrial body. But at the same time, I'm also down to earth because I am one with the dirt.
I can spit this verse, but it will be pointless if you can't comprehend my words. If we don't stand up for one another, then we don't truly love one another. We used to be brothers and sisters, but now we act more strange than the strangers that lie about Islam in the system. What happened to citizenship and representing as one? Because now these days, Muslims don't speak with each other, but talk with a gun. Spraying bullets and violence doesn't lead to any peace. Those intentions are as hypocritical as doing the opposite of what you speak.
Now pay attention as I speak to you. When the media barks their beak at you, just blast them away like a Pikachu. Don't even at you. Now what happened when there was a white terrorist? The story was gone and no media carried this. Ex-army veteran driving from Cali to Detroit to the biggest mosque is planned to destroy. But every day we see our brothers on the news for something they didn't do. They're conning you, feeding you lies and celebrity information. Who cares if Bieber gets a haircut or gets transformation? And help each other.
We gotta stay loyal.
We can beat this tragedy.
We gotta stay loyal.
I guess not.
Listen, see our brothers on the news all day, but the government still come a small way in trying to capture terrorists. The truth is out there and no one is aware of this.
To free yourself from this trap and study the facts, we see our brothers dying in Iraq. We need to stand up and unite this ummah to our very last breath and defend this religion to our death.
Because this is the greatest power yet. So be thankful for everything we get. Some people don't even have what you take for granted, like the internet in some countries where they banned it. Or something like your hands and legs. Some people fight, stand and beg for respect, for the right to freedom of speech. How would you like to beat him and preach? And nobody ever pays attention to you? And nobody ever bothers mentioning you?
So be thankful for every time you get to sleep, and every time you wake up, and every time you breathe, for every time you eat, and to have the right to freedom of speech. We gotta stay together or we will end up deceased.
So pray for the people in the Middle East. Pray for everyone from Brazil to Italy. Pray for all your enemies, and pray for your family.
And not just the ones that live inside the boundaries of your house. And give thanks to the one above, because he gave us the greatest religion to follow without a doubt.
It's all about the loyalty. It doesn't matter who's royalty. It doesn't matter who's rich or poor. It just matters on what you're fighting for. We gotta fight for the same cause. The same cause. I'm in pain cause we ain't fighting for the same cause. We ain't fighting for the same cause.